Hola estudiantes! Today we're going to talk about direct object pronouns, or we can also call them complementos directos. Please have your note guide out and ready as I talk about this important grammar concept. So, let's talk about subject versus object. El sujeto hace la acción y el objeto recibe la acción. The subject makes the action and the object receives the action. In this segment, we are just going to be talking about objects and direct object pronouns. That's our main focus. So let's talk about, in these three sentences below, what are the direct objects in the sentence? Estos son los ejemplos. Estudio español. I study what? Spanish. La mujer lleva peluca. The woman wears what? A wig. Miramos la televisión en clase. We watch what? Television in class. So español, peluca, and televisión are the objects of the sentence. In this presentation, we're going to talk about pronouns that can ultimately replace the direct object in a sentence. So, in Spanish, a lot of times we can ask what to figure out what the direct object pronoun is in a sentence. Remember, the direct object pronoun goes before a conjugated verb and it also attaches to the infinitive. So, for example, here is an example. La tiene en su bolso. She has what? It in her bolso. As you can see, the direct object pronoun is coming before the conjugated verb. In just a second, we'll talk about the pronouns, the many pronouns that go with direct objects. Also, if I use a direct object pronoun, the pronoun can attach to a verb infinitive. So I could say something like, va a tomarla. She drank what? It. So if I have an infinitive in a sentence, the direct object pronoun attaches to the infinitive. Please stop the video and please answer questions 1, 2, and 3. After you have done that, let's talk a little bit just about the direct object pronouns. On the left, here are the direct object pronouns that we can use. Me, te, lo, la, nos, los, and las. In this segment, I'm going to focus mostly on lo, la, los, and las, as they are the most common direct object pronouns used in the Spanish language. So, as you know, lo stands for masculine singular nouns, la, feminine and singular nouns, los, feminine and plural nouns, and las, feminine and plural nouns as well. So, we use pronouns to just eliminate repetitions in the Spanish language. So here's an example. ¿Estudias español? You study what? Spanish. In the previous slide, we identified that español was the object. Sí, estudio español. O sí, lo estudio. I study it. The lo is referring to the masculine singular object and noun español. We use it to replace direct object pronouns, and remember, all direct object pronouns go before the conjugated verb. Here's another one. Me gusta mucho mi computadora. La uso todos los días. I like my computer. I use it every day. So, in the second sentence right here, I say la uso. La is referring to computadora. So I use the direct object pronoun la because computadora is a feminine singular noun. What I want you to do right now is stop the video and I want you to answer the question that says write a sentence using a direct object pronoun and underline the direct object in the sentence. Come up with your own. After you have done that, let's talk about these three sentences on the screen right now. What we're going to do is we are going to choose the noun that corresponds to the direct object in between parentheses. So, a Jaime le gustan los tatuajes y los tienen por todo el cuerpo. Jamie likes tattoos and he has them all over his body. So you have to think, what is los referring to? Am I talking about Jaime, los tatuajes, or cuerpo? In this situation, it's tatuajes. In the second sentence, no entiendo por qué la gente se tiñe el pelo. Yo no lo tengo nunca. I don't understand why people dye their hair. I never dye it. What is it referring to? La gente Yo, se tiñe, or el pelo. In this situation, it's pelo. Número 3. Siempre llevo una peluca rubia para Halloween y mi amiga también, pero este año no la llevo. I always wear a blonde wig for Halloween and my friend also, but this year I don't wear it. I don't wear what? I don't wear it, referring to the feminine singular noun, peluca. Bien. So, bien, let's kind of switch the order here, and now we're talking about what direct object pronoun would be appropriate according to the context. So, if I said, número 1, todos dicen que el programa fue fascinante. ¿Tú, blank, viste? O no, fue a las 8:30. Everyone says that the program was very fascinating. Did you see it? It was at 8:30. So, would I use lo, la, los, and las? In this situation, I would use lo because I'm referring to el programa. So I need the masculine singular noun that matches that. For number 2, las llaves están en la mesa. No blank ves? The keys are in the desk. Did you see them? Them. What is them referring to? In this situation, it's referring to llaves, so I need the feminine plural direct object pronoun that goes with llaves. In this situation, it is las. So, we just saw many examples of direct objects used in the sentences in the video. What I want you to do right now is stop the video and go to your note guide and circle the correct direct object pronoun in the sentences with choices A, B, C, or D, lo, la, los, or las. Pick the correct one. Okay, pero ahora let's practice a little bit more. Chicas, este pastel no es para ustedes. No blank comen. Boys, this cake is not for you all. Don't eat it. It is referring to lo, el pastel. So we use the direct object pronoun lo to refer to pastel. Número 2. Mi clase de historia va a ser muy difícil, pero quiero tomar blank. The history class is going to be very difficult. I don't want to take it. It is referring to the history class. So in this situation, I would use the feminine singular direct object pronoun la to stand for mi clase de historia. And in number 3, hay muchas personas que usan mucho el internet y otros que no usan nunca. There are many people that use the internet, and there are others that don't use it at all, or never use it. So what is it referring to in this situation? In this situation, it's referring to el internet, a masculine singular noun. So in this situation, I would use lo. So, what I want you to do right now is I want you to practice using direct object pronouns, and I want you to answer some preguntas personales, or personal questions about yourself. So, these questions are in the to form. Make sure you answer in the yo in Spanish, and I want you to replace the direct object with the direct object pronoun. So, like for example, on number 1, it says, ¿Tienes un tatuaje? Do you have a tattoo? In Spanish, you're going to write, yes, I have it, or no, I don't have it. So I want you to stop the video right now, and I want you to answer questions 1, 2, and 3 on your note guide. Bien, so after you've answered the personal questions, what I want you to do is I just want you to observa esta foto durante un minuto. Observe this photo for just a minute, and in your head I want you to think about some of the characteristics that this person has, and try to think of some of the vocabulary words that would go with it. And I want you to think about it in Spanish, like tatuaje or pelo castaño. Just observe the picture. After you've done that, what I want you to do is I want you to answer some questions about this man. So you're going to answer the questions using direct object pronouns. For example, on number 1 it says, ¿Tiene bigote? Does he have a mustache? It doesn't look like he has a mustache. He has a barba, but not a bigote. So you would write, no, he doesn't have it. No lo tiene. No lo tiene. So I want you to do the same thing for questions 1 through 7, and be prepared to answer these questions with a compañero when you come to class. So that is it for direct object pronouns. Be ready for your flip mini quiz next time we meet, and we will be doing all kinds of activities with direct object pronouns in class this week. Have a great week. Adios.